Hello, and welcome to Spaceships and Starwyrms, the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that starting off camera and then lean into frame.
It's really good.
Me forgetting where my camera was set at, actually. I was like, it's certainly on this other monitor, right? No,
See,
it was
I
not.
have a helpful tip for remembering where my camera is. I just have my pee-pee above it, so I can stare deep into pee-pee's eyes, and then that way I know exactly where to look
its
for the
name
camera.
on camera.
Gosh.
Well, all PPs aside, I wouldn't really have a good place to put it because my computer setup faces the rest of the room, so I'd
We
have
can
to
fix that.
I'd have to put PP up on my shelf with my sharks or something.
No, you tape it to the top of the camera.
Oh, just tape it on top. That's fair. I could do that.
It's only
Anyways,
like this big.
my name is Ben Quiggins. They, them, and I'm your GM. And these are my players who are wonderful people, not including PP though.
You take that back.
I will not.
I'm gonna make your life a living hell.
Oh my god.
Until there's a PP in this house, I don't care.
Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Steve. Average Calamities, he, him. I play Scarrick, the Bravash roboticist, and his big robot friend Mars. And I'm ready to roll some ones tonight.
Oh no,
Yay.
I hope not.
Yeah, ones.
If I do, I blame it on Terrible Trio, who is my wonderful segue into ow, that hurt. This book is really heavy, y'all. This book is very heavy.
Why did you hurt yourself?
The book, I caught a corner. Yeah, never mind. I fucked that up bad. So
No, you segued perfectly.
My perfect segue into my pitch for Terrible Trio Creations was ruined. But they made dice for Scarrick and Mars. They're wonderful and pretty. And they just started making jewelry. So go check out their Etsy shop.
Ooh.
Love that.
Hello, I'm Getty, aka Ragnarok Rose. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing the proxy paladin Twig, whose pronouns are also she and her. I don't think I have anything else specific to shout out this time. Just my friends online and the folks in the comic contest who are continuing to be super cool peers. That's all.
Right on. Well, hello everyone. I'm Aaron. Pronouns are he, him. I play the part of Arrow, Diva Bard of the party, also he, him. I'd like to give a special shout out to my friends over at Campa Creations that made this wonderful dice box. Beautiful hand-burned wood. Didn't actually use his hands. He used tools because hands don't get that hot. But I'm absolutely in love with this, and I recommend you to go check out the shop. Really cool stuff. Also, selfless plug. My Twitter handle is nanoboozed, but if you're on Instagram, you can follow my online cosplay photography account, Nano Photography.
Hey.
No, Nano Cosplay. Shit, I messed up my own pitch.
Oh my god, your pitch!
Wow.
No!
I don't even know. You know
Nano
what?
cosplay.
It is Nano
No,
Cosplay. I don't. Audrey, who are you?
Hi, I'm Audrey. She, her. I play Ever, the Easonite survivalist, and tonight I don't actually have anything to plug, so let's get to it because we're being attacked by something.
There's a fight!
I'm honestly shocked that PP was not plugged.
PP? Does PP need a plug?
I don't know,
I
Getty.
feel like everyone
I don't know.
knows PP.
PP
I don't think everyone knows PP.
Let
Well,
that.
the people who need to know. No.
I mean, today will involve abominations, so I don't see why PP shouldn't be on display at some point.
Brass, did you marry my PP? Wait. We should move on.
It was a civil ceremony.
I think Steve turned into a brick. Oh, there he is.
Welcome back.
He was like.
Oh yeah, we should also say we're getting some pretty gnarly storms.
Oh.
Oh, there goes Steve. We are now off balance. Oh, I'm in Steve's position. Hello. I love pop culture and also media.
We're having some pretty gnarly storms here in Missouri, and Steve's internet is touch and go.
Let me just pull the radar up real quick.
We're just gonna play it by ear.
It stopped raining, but my internet is still being a drama queen about it.
You sound like you're in auto-tune.
Wee.
Oh, let me turn off my voice mod.
Oh,
That could have something to do with it.
I don't have a voice mod on.
Well, still some storms blowing through. Let's get this party started.
Yeah, let's do some things.
yeah.
If
Oh, hi,
y'all
Tom.
insist.
Hi, Tom.
Hi,
I don't think I'm
Tom.
gonna be able to
Oh, hi, Tom.
be in chat.
Is that Dad? What's up, Dad?
Yeah, he said he's stopping in to say hi.
Nice.
All right. So,
Okay.
last time, you guys broke into the Journeyer building, which is basically a space Amazon, and
Amazon.
you came in through the
Amazon.
roof, snuck down into the basement, which was being rented out to a different company, and found a bit of a horror scene down there, complete with a room that may or may not be full of hanging bodies and bags, and complete with weird hallucinations involving running children, ladies wearing the mask of Ranu Eru, and gosh, if I only remembered what the hell I did to... Oh, Speaver. The Speaver. That's right. And Speavers, as it
How
were.
could you forget?
How can I...
They're-
I
it's the
blocked it
only
out
tale I remember
immediately.
is the
I
Speaver.
Yeah.
blocked it out immediately. When you guys got down into the actual vault where you know the rift is, because Anvaya is with you and directing you to where it's at, the door behind you, the vault door, slams shut, and the various bodies, upright standing, perhaps undead-ish bodies of the researchers, pulled together in a mass of flesh and bone and abomination into a vaguely octo squid-like monster. And that's where we left off. You guys are trapped in this vault with this flesh squid.
Nice.
Flesh squid.
Thanks, I hate it.
The flesh kraken, if you will.
The flacken?
Flacken.
No, I don't think so.
I like
The-
flacken much better than the amount of times that Ben has said flesh so far.
Okay, fine. The meat kraken.
Mackin.
That's better.
We mackin tonight.
We knocking tonight, baby. All right, I already have initiative, so we're gonna jump right
sucks.
into
I
it.
want my money back.
I'm going to. Yeah, squids are made of flesh. This is true.
Oh, gosh.
Then answer the question about your hair.
My hair.
Yeah, pay attention.
Yeah, Raz says, Ben, your hair looks so pretty today. Do you usually wear it up?
This is the Q&A session now.
Well, thank you, Raz. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do usually pull it back for the stream.
Hell yeah.
But that really depends on whether or not I've shampooed it that day. But so the room itself is large, oval in shape. If you recall, there is a number of desks with computers on them and other machinery up and around. And then in the center is a glass dome with the rift and a bunch of sensors and probes poking inside of it. The glass dome is cracked open on one side. And so there's like a bevy of overturned desks and machinery that you could use to pick your way through. The Erepti abomination squid beast is near the glass. At least the mantle of its body is. And its tentacles, which are made up of the flesh of the dead people, are like slithering between the desks throughout the room. You guys are about 20 feet from the nearest tentacles and about 40 feet from the actual glass dome where the mantle is. You guys are all by the door, clustered up next to and inside your lovely paladin's aura, which is a positive thing.
What was the deal with the mantle again? Were we trying to destroy that or something?
That's what you call the body head of a squid.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Anatomically, the mantle is its like body. So yeah, that's
Cool.
what the body of the squid is in front of the glass.
Thanks. That's very
Okay.
crucial for me to know because that's not something I knew.
Apologies.
I'm not a marine biologist.
Learning some
I-
squid anime
Yeah.
tonight.
I let my squid get ahead of me.
It's the foolish mistake of the squid.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Happens to the
Cephalopods,
best of
man,
us.
they rock and roll.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay, so first up is actually Ever, who got a 22 on her initiative.
Cool. So my move speed, because I have long strider cast, is 50. So I'm
Sure
just gonna get
is.
right up there to the mantle
Yeah, right up in there.
immediately, out of the aura. Sorry, Twig. This is crucial to me being able to fight.
Indeed.
So I will be attacking with what do we want to start with here? I'll be attacking with my plasma staff to start.
This is
So
interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay.
does a 16 hit it, Ben?
Sorry, I was reading something. A 16. Oop, that's not the right stat block. A 16 does hit it.
So then a 22 also does.
Yep.
Okay. So wait, I'm using this two-handed, which means I grabbed the wrong damage dice and somehow rolled worse. Okay.
Oh, no.
That's fine. 16 plasma damage, that's across the two attacks.
Damage across 2 attacks.
Yeah, and it's plasma.
Okay. Your attacks seem to affect it just fine, so that's a bonus.
That's what I was like, which of my many weapons do I want to try first? So that seems good. I'm happy with that. And what I should have done is probably cast Targeting Mark first, but I have a finite number of spells left after us getting our way down here. So that is my turn.
Fair enough. All right.
Ben, could you remind us the order? Because I vaguely remember rolling crappy, but I don't remember how crappy.
You rolled very well, actually.
Oh.
The abomination is next, but then it goes Arrow, Scarrick, and then Twig.
Oh.
Who got a
Very
5.
exciting.
Okay. I was wrong.
I am last.
Yep. Yeah, you got an 18. The abomination just rolled better.
Sheesh. Okay, well, I guess I don't remember anything.
Your memory, it is not what you thought it was.
I have no
I've
memory
no
of this
memory of
place.
this place. Damn it, Aaron!
Ah!
Jesus.
Nailed it. Flawless execution.
I've infected you.
You sure have. All right, well, guess I'll die.
All right. So it's up. The tentacles will slide across and through the terrain. 2 of them swat desks up and at you guys, where you guys are at. So I need all of you guys to roll me a dex save to dodge out of the way, except for Ever. To
Super.
dodge out of the way of the desks.
If you're still in my aura, you get a +3.
Yep.
Love that.
Everyone affected right now should be.
And don't
In your
forget your
aura.
D4 from the Heroes and Potion.
Oh, and yes, the hero's potion. Ooh, hefty 4 there. Cool.
You said +3?
Yeah, it's +3 from me.
So
Okay, so I'm in Mars.
15, 18.
Oh boy.
well,
So Mars is making the dex save then.
So I rolled a nat 1.
me
Nope.
too.
Oh my God.
But with all the bonuses, because Mars gets my bless while I'm in him piloting him.
Mm-hmm.
With all the bonuses, it's still an 11.
That's crazy, but still not enough. as it were. And I assume you got about the same, Aaron. What did you get, Twig?
About 18.
Okay. All right. I guess I should pull out my dice, huh?
All
Uh,
right.
Just
sounds like
got
a
just got a big old sack here.
Time to get that
No
pen-
need, Ben.
pencil ready.
No need.
Got to get all my dice out.
Not that one. Don't touch that one.
I swear, like,
You know,
Which one am I not supposed to touch?
Not that one. Don't touch that
Foolishly.
one.
not the purple one. Not
I'm
the
touching all,
Foolishly.
but Getty, I'm touching all of them right now.
Oh
I
my
thought
god.
this would just be a heist with an
Yeah.
abomination fight at the end, so I did not abundantly prepare my healing resources, which I don't have many of in the first place. But I did not prepare any of them.
Guess I'll die.
Fair enough. Guess I'll die. Alright, so you guys both take 17 points of bludgeoning damage from the desks. Twig, you only take 8 points
And
of
we have
bludgeoning
10
damage.
temporary hit points right now, so it's going to hit
Yep.
those first.
It
You
will
said
hit your
8?
temporary hit points first. Yep, 8
Oh.
for you, 17 for the others. Alright, then the tentacles are coming in, and each of you guys are getting an attack.
Rude.
It is a little rude. I
Hit with a
agree.
desk, and now it's gonna grab me.
Alright, Ever. 24 probably hits you.
Oh yeah.
Arrow, 26 probably hits you.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Mars, does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
Yay.
Yay!
And
Thank God for that armor bonus.
Twig, does a 17 hit you?
My armor right now without my shield is 17, so it matches.
So yes, it does. Okay. Alright, so
Scarix and his mech like, no tentacles can get me in here.
the 3 of you who got hit need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
A lot of dex saves.
oh my god, you're not gonna believe
Ben,
this.
is that part of the attack or is that a subsequent thing?
Another one.
It's part of the attack.
No, I have a 74-inch desk and a dice tray on it, and I
And
threw
you
my
missed
Rolled off the
everything?
desk?
and I threw my dice. I threw my die onto my thing too hard, bounced out of my dice box, across my desk, and into the 2-inch hole where all my cables run into. So now
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
lost.
I can't
my
even.
God.
We'll have to retrieve it, Aaron.
In my defense,
Hole in
Brad,
one.
it did just roll a 1 for me, so I'm gonna go back to my red sparkly die.
It has become part of the computer now.
Raz says, how much do I have to donate to get ever healing grenades? I would like the answer to this question.
I would like to wonder why that's not a magic item in our new book.
We made the spell trigger grenades, Ben. Why can't they be healing?
We just didn't put
Ooh.
cure wounds on any of them.
That sounds like a mistake.
Changes can be made.
Changes can be made.
This is why people come to our stream, to right the world.
That's right. I mean, after the beautiful art Raz has created for us,
Oh yeah. It's been
I'll put a little marker. Added this grenade for you, Raz. And then I'm gonna price them out of Ever's range, so she'll never get to
Oh no!
use
Spell trigger grenades.
That's
There's a
lawful
preview
evil.
for you.
Ben,
Lawful
here's
evil.
the thing.
in the game.
No, here's the thing, Ben. I don't have any magic items from Maury's shop, unlike the rest of these chuckleheads, specifically because I spend all my money on grenades. So you cannot price them out of my range.
You have a point. The minute Maury gets a magical grenade, Ever's like, might actually spend some money here.
The minute Maury gets magical grenades, Ever's like, so you remember the deal we made the first time I met you, which is that I get first choice of any grenades.
Oh my god.
I can't. It's funny that you mentioned grenades that cast fireball when you throw them, because they are.
We do actually
In-
have that.
Yeah, that's in the upcoming book that we're laying out right now. Alright. Anyways, enough of getting distracted by chat. What are those Dex saving throw
Bad.
results? Ever, what'd you get?
10.
Okay. So Ever is grappled, and she takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of necrotic damage.
Gross.
What about yourself there, Arrow? What'd you get?
12.
Arrow is grappled and takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of necrotic damage.
Glad
Uh,
Azora is doing so much for us. I got a 15.
You made it. So
Hey,
you are
nice.
not grappled, but you do take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And then
Boy.
Mars was missed. Um, and it's currently done.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Next up is Arrow.
All right, well, that hurt. That didn't feel
So,
great.
you are currently grappled. You need to roll or you don't need to roll anything. So while you start your turn grappled with this thing, you have disadvantage on your first ability check or attack roll that you make.
Okay,
Just so you know.
that's very rude.
Yeah, it has an ability called Chaotic Touch. So it's basically this like incessant whispering is digging into your brain
Hate that.
while it's touching you.
Nope. 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 Don't like it. Well, it's grabbing me, so I'm going to grab it with my shock gauntlet and shock it because it's me.
Okay, that's an attack roll.
So disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
First one's a 6. Yeah, there's 11, so I don't know if I'm going to hit this thing with a 9.
Yeah, your electricity from that can't be right. What's your dex bonus?
1.
Yeah, that's not right because your proficiency right now is +3, so
Ah.
you should have +4 to hit.
Okay, so
But
it's plus 4.
still not enough to hit.
You're right. I did not update that
But
in efficiency.
but your shock gauntlet attempts to shock the creature, but as you're struggling in the throes of its tentacle, you just aren't able to get like a full contact with your glove.
It's slimy because it's made of flesh, like a regular squid.
Yep.
I don't.
Except that this is like necrotic flesh that's got little like pieces sticking out.
Look,
Gross.
this is why I told Ben that I didn't like that they said flesh, because I know that what they mean is not like the normal flesh that a squid is made of. It meant something gross.
No, people flesh, you know.
Awful.
Yummy.
Anyway, that's my
It's
turn.
distracting for a reason.
Wait, no. As a bonus action, I can. No, it's not a bonus action, is it? To use Bardic Inspiration for Inspiring Concerto.
If you're inspiring,
yeah, it is.
all
It's a
of
Yeah, it
bonus
is.
us,
action.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I can't read my handwriting. I smudged all my pencil marks. So yeah, so he'll do that. So you all gain a D4. It's a D4. Still a D4.
We're level 6. Shouldn't that have gone up?
No.
It did go up
D3 to a
Oh.
from
D4.
a D3.
You're right. I
Yeah.
forgot it starts
Yeah.
lower.
Yep. So you each have a D4.
Everybody's got a D4.
Okay.
All
Get
right.
it off me!
I assume you have an 18 charisma, right, Aaron?
That is correct. Yes.
So I guess you're gonna give your fourth one to Anvaya.
Yes.
You can't give it to yourself, so
That is correct.
yeah. Okay.
Mhm. So that which should be everyone, right? Because it's
Yeah,
1, 2, 3,
that
4.
should
Yeah.
cover the whole party. Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Next up is Scarrick
Hey,
/ Mars.
Garrick.
Yeah.
You are currently not
Um,
grappled, so you don't suffer any grapple-related effects.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hot fix Mars.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, that's not a lot, but it's something.
Forget to reroll ones on healing.
I rolled a 3.
Well, that's
It's not-
just bad luck.
It's not terrible. It's not the worst. And then we're just full steam ahead Mars is
Charging?
going to
Okay.
charge it, trying to grapple it with the claw.
Okay.
To get a hold of it.
That's fair. I will warn you that this thing, like, you can grapple it, but you don't really think you're gonna like really be able to manipulate it too well. It's very large, first of all, and very flexible.
Okay, the end goal here is to try and smash it into the glass behind it. But I
Okay,
want to
fair
get
enough.
a
You
clamp
want to get
on
a
it
claw on it? Yeah,
first.
go ahead and
Yeah.
make your attack roll.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to use the Bardic D because that was good enough. That should be good enough. 27 to hit.
27 definitely hits.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh. Fuck yeah, max damage. 11 points of crunch damage.
All right. You are grappling with the creature. And you used your. I think that's it for you.
Yeah.
Uh, inside Mars, Anvaya slips out of your shadow, and like squints out the window and says, "This thing's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It shouldn't have been able to come through here. I don't think this thing came through this portal."
Uh-oh.
Hey Ben, not to complicate things, but weren't there those weird like zombie husk things?
Those are the
Or did
ones
they
that
all get absorbed?
yeah, they became the tentacles. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
Yep.
if there were any remaining.
Nope, none of them remain. Um, and then Anvaya will reach out and like touch the crease, the what should be an airtight crease between the Mars's like opening chassis, and turns into shadow and slides out on top of Mars. And she's gonna take a few bites.
Bite, bite, bite.
Okay.
And by a chomp.
Okay, and Via deals a total of 18 points of damage. She nibbling.
She nibble.
Okay. Uh, Via's done, and last in the round is Twig.
Okay, Twig like shouts for arrow, and then she's going to open up with this rifle that she's got, attacking the creature's limb near arrow.
The one that's holding arrow. Okay.
Yep. Shoulders the rifle and pulls the trigger. Go ahead
Go
and roll
for
an
it.
attack with automatic damage, automatic attack. So I have advantage on the roll, and then I will deal twice the day's damage if I hit.
Okay, yeah, so you're just opening up full auto. Makes sense.
Natural 20. Cool. All right.
All right. So
Good
four
way to
times
start
the
this off.
damage dice
4
then.
times damage dice, and I will be smiting on this for level. We'll go ahead with a 2. This is a monstrosity which doesn't come on under anything clever with my smites, I don't believe. But it does mean that I will be getting 3d8, so 68
Right.
extra.
So it'll be 68, and then 4 times whatever the machine gun damage is as well.
Okay. All right, and I deal d10s for that.
So 4 die 10, 6 die 8, plus your modifier.
We are playing Shadowrun tonight,
Sheesh,
folks.
that's a lot of die.
Here we go. Just find 2 more d10s, and then we'll be rolling away. Ah! Wasn't expecting a crit on my first attack of the night, I'll be real honest with you.
Yeah, you know how in some video games, if like you do so well, like you get like a cutscene,
Cutscene, like
the-
execution
yeah,
attack,
like execution attack, like a Mystic Art or something. Twig's doing
Mystic
that
Art.
right now.
Mystic Art. All right. Putting some space up to roll all these die. Doot, doot, doot. Cool. That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 44 damage plus 3 ballistic.
Nice.
Choice.
Nice.
So 47 damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess the smite is
Radiant.
it care about
It's
radiant?
it's fine. I'll add it all
Okay.
together.
Yeah. So 47 damage with my first
Okay.
attack.
So that tentacle explodes. It no longer has the eighth tentacle, and Arrow is dropped in a pile of meat.
Cool.
Nice.
Squishy.
Um, I think that's all I can do here. With the bonus action, I could.
You're a paladin, so you should have 2 attacks.
It's you gotta use the 2 attacks on the automatic attack.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
automatic.
right. I
It
forgot.
focuses all your attacks on the one attack.
You're right.
With is Arrow still within 10 feet of me?
Yeah. Arrow
Okay.
hasn't really moved, so
Yeah. I just got grabbed.
I'm
then
gonna move up kind of to his shoulder, and I will cast Shield of Faith on him.
okay.
What?
+2 AC.
Yep, +2 AC for the duration.
All
That's my
right.
bonus action, and that's my turn.
All right. We're back at the top of the round with Ever. Ever, you are dealing with whispers in your head, so your first ability check or attack roll is at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm using Burning Hands on the tentacle that's holding me. The DC
Okay.
is only 12, but I want to be emphasized. I'm literally just grabbing the tentacle and casting this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you to the
Okay.
Cardboard Castle for following us. We appreciate it.
All right. Roll your damage.
Okay, 8 8 fire damage.
Did you roll your... Oh, no, that doesn't work on spells, just cantrips.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
And then
The
as-
tentacle looks a little weakened, but is still holding on.
Yeah, that's fine. And then on a as a bonus action, I'll pull out my heavy pistol, which yes, I know is at disadvantage, which is unfortunate because I rolled a nat 20 on one of them. But I'll use Arrow's inspiration on the other part plus the bless. So 6, 13, 20 to hit it.
20 will hit.
Okay. And then that one is a different one, so I get a d8 on it as well.
Mhm.
Okay. So 8, 10, 14, and that's ballistic damage.
The tentacle will drop you, though it does not explode.
That's fine. I will take it.
Okay. The creature is up. And the part that's up near the front, its eyes slip into its head and then appear at the front of it. These large bulbous discs about the size of about a foot or two in diameter, and glowing this deep green. Um, and you see the magic charge up inside of them before it fires out the lightning bolt directly through Anvaya and Mars. Sorry. I'm gonna say uh, even or odd, Arrow.
Even.
Okay, even or odd, Twig.
Odd.
Okay. Unfortunately, both of you are in the path of the lightning bolt. So, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw, you three, and
How
Anvaya
many
as well.
saves?
Don't forget to add the paladin aura, Aaron. Ooh, Anvaya got a nat 20.
Man, nice of you.
24.
I didn't do quite as hot. Only at 11.
Okay. So 11's not enough to make it.
Can I use that Bardic D4 on
You
this?
can, yep. And don't forget your blessed D4 as well.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh,
Okay, 18. I'm much more confident with that number.
+4 is 15, and I guess I'll use my inspiration die as well.
Okay.
Wow, another 4. So that's 15 is 19. So I think I clear it. I do use the inspiration dice to do so.
Okay, it looks like everybody made their save this time, so that's a plus.
That's a plus.
So you
Oh,
guys
boy.
will all take half damage from this 8d6.
Oh my gosh.
That's the lightning bolt.
Feel pretty
Terrifying.
good about having run away from the group at this point.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that was.
no kidding.
I think that was pretty a good decision.
I didn't
Kind of
even
worked in your
move.
favor. Alright, so half of 26 damage is 13 lightning damage, you three.
Ooh.
13. And I
Anvaya.
have to roll a concentration check on Shield of Faith.
Yep, DC 10.
15, 16. So I'm
That
good.
was exactly as much as I just fucking healed.
How much damage did you say? Sorry.
13.
13.
Visibly injured.
And then its body, like, seems to, like, twist a little bit and vibrate, and it turns into mist. In the same vague shape, but the clamp goes completely through it. It is no longer
No.
solid. The tentacles kind of withdraw back a little bit and like rise up kind of defensively. Alright, next up is Arrow.
Is the entire thing missed?
Correct.
Don't like that.
Like these misty particles floating around in the air.
That's gross.
Gross.
My knowledge of Luigi's Mansion tells me we should have brought a vacuum, but
Yeah.
I sadly did not bring a vacuum. So, I guess we just have to keep fighting. In that case, he's going to go ahead and use...
What about a fan? Do you have a fan?
Yeah, right? I don't know.
A
Thunder
gust
wave.
of wind.
Perhaps?
My
Wait.
Gosh.
We all know that Arrow has Thunder Wave. What else does Arrow have?
I was looking to see if there's something I wanted to do that's not Thunder Wave. But you know what? I'm taking too long, so you know what's got to happen.
See if you can hit the glass too. Because if we can break that open, we can start dumping crystals into it.
You said vaguely 40 feet away from it. I didn't write the distance. Let me pull up the distance on Thunderwave real quick and verify.
I think it's 15.
Is it 15 feet? So I've got a 30-foot move speed. I can move around, and its fire's in a cone. So
You talking about Thunder Wave?
yeah.
The fires. It makes a square where you're one of the corners.
Oh, that's right. It's a 15-foot
Not
cube.
quite
not
a
really
cone,
not really
yeah.
a cone. All right. It's just a wave. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
It is but a wave.
'tis but a wave. Well, I'm gonna cast it. Is there a 10-foot square that I can catch both the squid's mantle and the glass?
Only if you want to be standing inside the mist.
Yeah, hard pass. I'm just gonna. You know what? He's gonna try to shatter the glass because that's kind of what we're in here for. So
Okay, so you're gonna run past the mist to shatter the glass.
that is correct.
Okay. As you run around the mist, I'm gonna have you roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. Let's see here. What do I add? What do I add? What do I add? I add 4 to that, so 16.
Okay. So you kind of dodge between desks because as you do so, you notice the mist bunching up and firing out towards you in these small tethers, and you realize you probably don't want to be touched by that.
Oh.
So
No,
you
thank
dodge
you.
the first one, then the second, and the third as you slide behind a desk and you thunder wave the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll your damage.
All right. Sheesh. I don't add anything for that because it's not a cantrip because of my gloves. So in that case, 9. I didn't roll great.
It is thunder damage, though.
It is thunder damage.
So the glass shatters on the one side. There's a big hole in there to the rift now. And the rift, like, shimmers sickly. Scarrick.
Knowing that I can't really do shit to the mist, I'm going to move Mars back a bit.
So as you move
You
back,
just-
roll an acrobatics check.
Oh boy. Okay.
No. No.
So the mist reaches out for an attack of
Ah.
opportunity on you, which is a critical hit.
Oh boy.
Don't love it.
Doing
On
great.
the bright side, I actually am not sure if this is going to really affect you very much. Because you are inside of Mars, so this is actually touching Mars.
Which is a robot.
Yep. Alright, so it deals 6, 9, 14 points of poison damage.
Which she's immune to?
Yeah, so I
robot,
guess
yeah.
none.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
So it seems like the mist is like touching Mars in places as he tries to move away, and it leaves behind this like ichor looking residue, but it doesn't seem to be hurting Mars. Might be an issue to clean off later though.
Okay.
So again,
Well,
Arrow thinks to himself, I'm the only person here that poison kills.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
And what did I do?
So-
I ran.
Directly at it.
Fuck.
Mars steps back. And once clear of the mist, the door pops open to the front,
Mhm.
and Scarrick holds his bag of gems out
Oh,
for Mars to reach in and grab,
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
and then Mars is just gonna throw it at the hole in the glass.
Okay, roll athletics.
Hell yeah.
So let's roll an attack roll.
Okay. The door closes after he grabs it. That's a nat 20.
Yeah!
Mars reaches in and grabs the bag, and as the door closes, Mars lines up the shot and chucks it through the hole Arrow made.
Oh my
and
God.
the bag full of crystals swoops into the portal. There's a crackle and a flash, and you watch as the portal like blackens and then turns to dust and is not there floating in the air anymore. The
One problem
abomination
down.
is still here, though.
Cool. All right.
At least can't call for backup.
At least it can't call for backup.
That's awesome.
All right. Next up is Anvaya, who is actually not impeded by the fact that it's made of mist at all. So she's going to continue eating it.
We are
Night Veil monster
we're back
privilege.
clear of the mist though, so Anvaya would have to get off Mars to attack unless
Okay, yeah,
he's
so I
got
guess-
something.
I guess she jumped off as you ran back.
Okay.
He seems to have purchase on it as if she is touching a physical thing.
Okay.
Right.
So she bit him the first time, and she just was kind of held on since. As one does when you're a little gremlin.
Just flailing.
All right. Next up is Twig at the end of the round.
Okay. Does it still have a handle on anybody?
No, it's not currently grappling anyone.
Okay. I'm gonna keep shooting at it. I guess I could try to just like distract it as Well, no, we've already got the portal closed with the gems, so I'm just gonna keep shooting at it as I like move back behind cover.
Okay. So you cut off to another direction. What are you using to shoot it with?
My non-magical automatic rifle.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the automatic attack. Will a 20 hit? Non dirty 20?
So you hit it, but as your automatic bullets go, just pass through it because they're not magic. So they pass through and they bounce off the remaining glass.
Shit. Okay. Hmm. Well, that's my turn. I'll go ahead and adopt cover with my bonus action, and then I
Half or
will
3/4?
half cover. Then I
Okay.
will try to find a book I need to plan my next turn. Be right back.
Sounds good. Ever.
Hey, and
You're
this thing gonna solidify again anytime soon, you think?
If it wants to keep fighting us, it will.
Okay.
If you've got magic, it should still work.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
Okay.
It's burning through all these Easonite natural abilities, so
Why not?
ranged for that.
You're in range.
Yeah, no, I mean I have to make ranged attacks for
Oh
each
yeah,
ray.
yeah. 3 ranged attacks.
The first one's gonna miss big time. Second one hits though, and third one hits.
Don't forget your bless.
Yeah, I used it. I
Okay.
made sure. So 46 since I had 2 hits, and that's a spell, so it won't do the same thing. 7, 6, 13 fire damage.
Huh? It
And then
seems to damage it.
And then I'm gonna run and stand in the mist where its big old body is.
Just gonna stand in that, huh?
Just gonna stand there.
Ah!
Don't
Okay.
breathe that.
You
Oh,
are
you don't
immune to
breathe.
poison, correct?
I'm immune to poison, yeah.
Yes,
So I
okay.
don't care.
Alrighty.
That's why I'm here.
Are you done then?
Oh yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Or well,
So-
I'll bonus action cast targeting mark on it since. Wait, no, I did a
You
spell. I
can't. You
can't.
cast a
Never
spell,
mind.
yeah.
Yep. Sorry. Thank you.
All right. It solidifies at the beginning of its turn, with you inside it. So as it congeals around you, you are now just in like a pocket of flesh. But it means that it's probably not going to attack you. Instead, it's going to focus its attacks on the available 4 targets. So here it comes.
Cool. Oh, I know what you're doing next. God damn it.
The ever special. Come on.
Ah, no.
Why wouldn't I?
No.
All right, Arrow 24 hits you. Mars nat 20 definitely hits you.
Jesus.
Wow.
This thing really doesn't like robots.
It does not.
It's like, oh man, this is a big dude made of metal. That's the antithesis of what I am.
Anvaya is definitely hit. Twig is missed.
Okay.
Arrow takes. Nope, he's missed. And Anvaya is missed with the second attack. So each of you take 1 attack except for Twig. I need you to roll dex save.
All right. I'm rolling a dex save.
No, you're the only one who's not.
Okay. Cool.
Remember, you are not in the Paladin aura anymore.
Ben, I would like to use a point of lucky to
Hey.
possibly substitute that attack roll against me.
Seems suspiciously mechanical, but I'll allow it.
Wait, I thought it said I could do that.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
That just wasn't the tacit agreement.
You're true.
Does a 21 still hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're still
I
hit.
burn a point of lucky. I'm still hit. It's for the sake of content, Ben.
It'd be that way.
Content.
Right. So Anvaya is not grabbed. What'd you get in your dex save, you two?
16 for Mars.
Okay. You're not grabbed.
I get to roll a dex save.
Mm-hmm. Cannot be grabbed, yeah.
Let's add 4. 13.
Did you add your die from your bless?
I did not. I did not. 15.
15.
Because sometimes you roll a 2.
15 is what you needed.
Yes!
So
Oh.
you are not grabbed. No more whispers for you, but you do take 9 bludgeoning damage and 2 necrotic.
No. What's like the worst
Mars.
version of visibly injured? I'm that.
Oh, I see. Last on your last legs, maybe.
When your initiative is higher than your HP count.
Mars takes 11 bludgeoning damage and 6 necrotic.
Oof.
Great.
All right.
Fine, fine.
It's physical again, and it's done. Arrow is up.
Well,
Heal yourself.
Mars is sparking hard and barely standing.
Oh boy, I can't heal that. At least I don't think I can heal that.
One
No.
hit point.
Not
One
Mars.
hit point.
1 hit point. Ah, Mars,
Yeah.
no!
What?
Oh god.
You got the alarms like in Pokemon when you have 1 hit point, where it just
Wee.
annoyingly makes noises at you the whole time.
it's an action to interact with an object, right?
No, it's an interaction with an object to interact with an object.
That's right. Thank you. All right. Well, we're gonna have a.
You know, the action interact with an object.
So hiding like behind a desk, but not mechanically in cover because I didn't do that. With my 3 hit points, Arrow's gonna have a Ben 10 moment. He's gonna slap his lifeline watch and restore himself to a previous point,
Nice.
which is, I believe, fully healed.
Before we came down here. So
Yeah,
yes.
you did it in the elevator, so you are all the way back, baby.
You're teleported back there. I mean, there's a
Oh,
secret,
no!
there's a secret thing about this watch you didn't know.
That
It's
would be
cursed.
It's like that movie, that movie from like the early 2000s, Clock Stoppers. Time stops and then you like walk backwards
Gosh.
through time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I haven't had to think about that in so long.
Yeah, I know. But
Get
now,
ready for a poster blaster.
but
Prepare to meet your doom.
it's physical.
Audrey is judging me.
I
Yeah,
am.
it's physical.
Good.
Are you sure that doesn't specify an action for that item?
I thought it took something. Hold on.
I'll find it.
I literally just wrote Lifeline Watch, so that's on me.
Aaron, also it's a bonus action to take cover, so you could theoretically.
Nah, he wouldn't have because he had to line up the shot to do the thing against the glass.
That was last round, though.
Yeah, this is a different turn,
Oh,
babe.
well, he wants to get away from it. So, like, that's like where he is now. He wants to heal and then move, the big priorities. So, if the Lifeline Watch does take an action, then so be it. But I still use my move to move back towards Twig. Hopefully not taking an AO.
Moving back towards the door. Got it.
Yep.
Here we go. Lifeline Watch.
I have my pencil ready to write down the verdict on this, so I don't do this again.
Huh. We did not put action economy on the side of Audrey.
Probably we should.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong.
You're gonna have to like mark it because I've already copied everything over, so I will have to change this in the actual document.
Okay. Would you like to say that it takes my
It's
action?
it's an action, yeah.
It's an action. Okay.
Yeah. For that big of a thing, it's definitely an action.
It's gotta be.
About to say it is. I thought it. Anyway, but cool. Sounds good. All right, so he'll do that as his action, and then move, and then run over towards Twig, and then as a bonus, as a bonus, he's gonna go ahead and give a full D8 of Bardic Inspiration to Twig, as he runs back and puts a hand on your shoulder in return, and says, "Nice shot."
Careful. Thanks.
I'll try.
Arrow's looking great.
Yeah, very healthy.
All right.
Not even winded.
Healthy, not even winded. Yeah, you specifically said that when you set the watch. You're like, I'm not even winded. I'm gonna set my watch.
Yep. That's true. Those were the exact words you said, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you click the watch, it gets this like the thing spins, and there's this like watching like a movie or something in rewind. You watch your wounds like close up, and all like the dirt and stuff vanish, and the bruising like swoop go back inside.
Oh, that's so much cooler than what I was imagining. I was just imagining like the Danny Phantom rings appear. Like, whoosh, I'm fine.
Oh no, you in 6 second instance as you press it, like you watch time literally reverse on your body.
Nice. That's a weird sensation, but okay. And that's all
You
I
paid for it.
Yeah,
Paid for it.
and you know what? It kept me alive. So
It's true. Speaking of staying alive, you're up, Scarrick.
I was gonna say, yeah. Every time you set that watch, don't use the bathroom until you undo.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't
you can
want to
poop
know.
twice?
Let's move on.
You
have to
like,
poop
poop
twice.
I
more than
don't
once?
want to know.
Yeah, you don't
we
were
want to.
almost
doing
made
so
half
well.
a
You were doing
section.
so well,
Have
but I
the
can't.
session.
Good.
That plagued my mind, so
So
I had to
on-
share it.
Now I have pictures of like Arrow on his off day, and he's just like, "Oh man, I'm about to take this massive poop. It'll feel
No!
so good afterwards.
God
Let me
damn
set
it.
my lifeline watch before I go to the bathroom."
No.
God.
Oh, I
Ben,
don't know why.
specifically, it would be afterwards. You walk out like, I feel
Wasted
great.
good
I
one.
feel 10 pounds lighter. Set.
Right, and then go eat like a huge meal.
This, move on. I'm so done.
God.
I can't believe this. We're in hell.
Yeah, this is what we meant by Hell's Basement.
Um,
Hell's Bathroom.
okay, so
Hell
I'm
is
dumping
bathroom.
another hot fix into Mars.
Hell is a
Okay.
public stall.
So I gotta keep that up.
Cursed.
And I rolled another goddamn 3, so not a whole lot going on there.
I got 14 hit points.
Yep. Uh. Hmm. Now that the portal is gone, does this thing appear to just be focused on us and fighting, or like
Seems
is it
like
still?
it never
can
really
still, like,
changed that much. Like, protecting the portal was always secondary to killing you all. To it.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I'm gonna see what I can do about some of these tentacles. Mars is gonna whip out the plasma blade and slicey dicey.
Okay.
Try to take at least one of those tentacles off.
You've got your attacks.
22 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 10 points of plasma damage.
You slice off another tentacle, and it looks really hurt. Like on its last legs, if you will. Twig.
Twig is gonna follow that attack up. It's currently corporal.
Yes, it's
Um,
corporeal.
Yeah. All right.
Ember's
Um,
To do the
Ember.
clever little
Ember is
thing I was
somewhere
gonna
inside it.
say.
What about Anvaya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right. Anvaya's up.
Garrick would yell over the over Mars's
Okay.
speakers. Anvaya, go for the eyes.
Okay, well that's a nat 1.
Oh no!
No, the
Anvaya!
eyes.
And a 20.
Hey!
All right. I guess that makes up for the nat 1.
I would say it does.
So, actually, I think this will probably kill it. Oh, max damage. So, Anvaya, leaps back, and lands on top of Mars, and part of, like her tail seeps through Mars's like cracked chassis, and you feel a little like Scarrick on your arm, and you take no points of damage, but you're bleeding a little.
Hey.
Um, and Via shivers for a moment, and then opens her mouth, and then it opens wider and wider, and a little bit wider, and she reaches out with a head now about half the size of the creature, and chomps onto the top of it and decapitates it in half,
Hey.
and swallows it. Uh, Ever, you watch as the light comes pouring in as the top half of this thing comes off. The bottom half
Nice.
starts to dissolve.
I never get to do anything fun.
You're just standing there with your hands full of grenade pins.
I mean, she does have a grenade on each hand, so.
Oh no!
We knew it. We done knew it. But the creature has dissolved. We are out of combat as Anvaya returns to normal size, licking her chops
Is
and
it
sitting on top of Mars.
dead?
Oh, it's dead.
Why
It's very
did you
dead.
poke me?
I needed a little extra charge, Bond buddy.
Twig's
Okay.
hand comes off her rifle and she like sets a hand on Arrow's shoulders and then she goes to heal him and then realizes that he's fine and she's like, "What? Oh, the watch. Is that the first time you used that?"
Quite to that level. Yeah, it is.
You're looking great.
Thank you.
Okay, Ever, you okay? Twig comes out of cover and starts walking towards Ever.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, jeez.
She looks totally fine.
You look
I only took 1 point
disgusting.
of damage, so
Are you serious?
What?
everything
Oh.
everything dissolved, Aaron. So
Were you
Smell
about
like a barbecue, though.
Were
Yeah,
you
all
about to? Were you about to detonate?
well, yeah. It seemed like the easiest way to get rid of it, and it
That
wouldn't
would have
kill
killed
me.
you.
No, it wouldn't have killed me.
What? Okay.
I was totally fine. All right.
Okay.
Stows the grenades.
Anybody else getting any weird echoes, or is that thing dead and the stuff gone, or?
I have a question. Just
Hold
a
on.
like educational question here. Anvaya, if that thing didn't come through this portal, where did it come from?
Well, I think it was probably created on this side. It was made out of the bodies of the people who were, I guess, studying the portal.
Right. I understand that, and that's terrible. And so, are we gonna burn this place to the ground, or what?
I
I
mean,
think
I'm
that would
down
be
to
best.
burn it to the ground, but won't that affect the building on top of it?
I don't particularly care about that because they were renting out their basement floors to whatever this was.
Sounds good to
Also-
me.
We can set the alarms off
Yeah,
via fire alarms or something.
that sounds
Sure.
good.
Yeah, hold
Don't
on a
have
second.
any- Yeah.
You'd have to
Uh,
disable the fire suppression systems in the basement floors first, but yes.
So Mars kind of hobbles backward and plops down on a pile of desks, and Scarrick has to forcibly shove the door open because it's dented and cracked.
Just like kicks it a few times to get it to
Yeah.
open up.
Eric, you all right in
All
there?
right. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna need a little bit. Mars isn't in great shape, and Scarrick
All right.
puts the Spectre spectacles back on to look around in the ethereal.
You look around, and the room looks totally normal.
Well, that's something.
I think
All
we're
right.
clear for now.
Here's an idea. One of us stays here with Scarrick. The others of us do a sweep, make sure all the creepy bodies and stuff are gone down here, and then we can hack the fire suppression systems and light it up.
I mean, I've seen the way Journeyer treats their employees. I'm not gonna feel bad about this.
The gang burns down an Amazon headquarters.
Nighttime.
I have
We're
no
all on a
objections to this
list
plan.
now.
Me either.
Twig, you want to stay with Scarrick?
I'll stay with Scarrick.
Arrow, you're with me.
All right.
I suppose I will go with you, just in
Oh,
case.
are you cool now that the thing's dead with the wards and stuff?
I mean, the words won't affect me while I'm inside here,
Okay.
but I will need to jump back into a shadow to get out again.
Right, just no more taking people's lifeblood or equivalent without consent, maybe.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting the feeling that Scarrick didn't realize you were gonna,
Well, I mean, it was part of our prior contract.
Was it Scarrick?
What? He's already banging away at Mars.
He pulls an oversized band-aid out of his bag.
Anvaya, I have friends in otherworldly research. So if stuff starts getting funky, we will be researching contract deals. I just want to give you a heads up.
I mean, I would have thought that Scarrick did that immediately after he made a contract with me.
I
It's
just
only
want you
the,
on notice.
All right.
as
All
you
I'm saying
say.
is poking me, no poking Arrow. Got it?
Well, of course not.
Yeah, I don't consent to any poking without
Now,
reading the fine
if
print
you'd
first.
like to make a blood deal, I will
Absolutely
Go on.
happily.
Talk about
Okay.
it in the hallway.
We're
Shoot.
walking.
All right.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Listen, I try not to get involved in Scarrick's relationships. Scarrick's a very good friend and roommate, so I'm no thank you. And
What, you
Um,
background check your friend's spit friends?
listen,
So you guys stop at the vault door because, if you recall, it was closed behind you.
Yeah, that's what we got to figure out first.
well, it's a vault. It's a vault door. These things have safety handles on them, right?
On the
We
inside.
ripped that fucker open.
That's right, we did.
You did.
So
Yep.
the locking mechanisms are shot. We should be able to just push it open.
You should be able to, but as you go to push it, it does not budge.
Well, this
Push
seems-
it harder.
Yeah, you just gotta put a little
great.
shoulder into it. Just put a little shoulder.
Sure, put some shoulder into it, Arrow.
Hold
A
on.
little strength check, Arrow.
The floor's
Athletics.
the floor's
Sorry, athletics.
the floor's a little slick. Hold on, so we gotta get a good grip on it. That's a 7 on the die. 7. You know, actually, I think it's probably locked because
That's not. We broke it. All right, so we should be able to get it open. And Vaya, can you see on the other side of this thing?
Yeah, here, hold on. Just like shadows and then slides into the door. You hear a very faint
Yeah, we're
And
not
then-
getting any of
we
that.
can't
and
hear
then
you.
slides back over and pops back up. Door must be too thick. Yeah, so I don't know how to say this, but whoever closed it on the other side, it looks like they manually bent the door into the walls.
Wait, what?
That seems
Crept
bad.
shouldn't have done that, right?
Creature was the one that closed the door. It hadn't even formed when it closed.
Yeah, something closed it behind us.
There's something
All
else
right,
going here.
so that seems bad. Okay, so new plan. Scarrick, keep working on Mars. Everything's fine. Okay,
We cut our
Y'all
way in
wanna-
here. We cut our way out.
Well,
right.
before we do that, being that we are in here and it's a vault, you want to take a quick break?
I mean, I gotta think on this. I gotta think about how we're getting out of here. So, that's as good a thing as any.
All right, maybe we take a 15 to 20 minute break and then we can get back to this.
Look for loot.
Video
games, Scarrick.
We're
So
in a vault.
So we're gonna go ahead and take our mid-session break, guys, while these guys short rest, and then we will pick back up post short rest and back when we jump back in from the break.
All right, but first, a word from our sponsor.
Hey you on the couch, are you looking for sweet video game playthroughs and content? Well, you're in luck because it's coming soon to VHS cassette. When's the last time you watched something totally awesome? Hold on to your gaming chair. Contains bonus scenes and features. Explosions, prizes, gold, victories, not victories. Funky videos are all that in a bag of chips. Booyah! Sweet! Just connect to the World Wide Web and a world of totally awesome video game content is at your fingertips. Wow! Now available on Home Funky Video.
And we're back. Everybody, I hit the wrong button. Hello, and welcome back to Spaceships and Starwyrms, the stream. We're back from intermission.
Aaron's the GM now.
Era's GM.
I'm your scuffed GM, Arrow, and here's my actual GM, who's here to assert my power because...
They can't hear you yet.
Aha.
There was no
returned.
usurping while you were gone.
Yep.
Nothing happened.
I believe you guys implicitly.
It was
I have no reason to doubt.
There was not a coup at all in any way, shape, or form.
No coup.
I'm gonna watch the YouTube recording.
No, you're not.
All right. Well, we're back.
Yeah, we were short resting, which I assume we did.
Yes, and also...
Except that Ever didn't rest at all because she didn't need to.
Right. So while you guys were short resting, you were also just kind of turning over the room to see what else was in here, in this research lab. And you found a metal cage that was warded. And it looks like as you crack it open, inside you see 4 things, each on its own shelf, kind of like not on like display per se, but just kind of like set into a holder so that they don't like fall or anything. And each of the items looks they all have a similar vibe to them, I guess is probably the best way to put it.
Vibe check, then.
Vibe check says maybe made with abominant stuff.
Ooh.
Sure.
So the first one is a plasma rifle. It is this like white plated rifle with like dark undertones and this silver markings etched on it. It looks like the barrel itself is twisted and perhaps made out of some kind of substance that doesn't look familiar to any of you.
Okay.
But it's definitely magical in nature. When you look at the little, each of them has like a little tablet in the case with it. And because you have that key card that you guys fabricated earlier, you're able to unlock them. This one is labeled as a seeker's gun. According to the writing here, they created it using a material generated literally from the portal itself. So it's something that shouldn't necessarily exist, but now does, in a physical, inert state. It says that it is stable and that provides the magical core for what the gun does, which is the gun itself always exists partially on the ethereal plane. And when you attack living creatures with it, the plasma bolt will do things like phase through cover or go around corners. And it will seek out living beings, even if they are invisible, as long as you're shooting relatively close to your target. So it's a pretty nasty boy.
Sounds like...
It doesn't go... Sorry,
Sounds
go
like
for it.
aimbot, if you ask me.
Yeah,
Twig,
it's an aimbot.
Twig picks this up and she's like holding it cautiously. She's like, "Hey, Scarrick, can you see this with your glasses?"
When you look with the spectacles, the weapon actually looks like a twisted, small, like lizard-like creature with its head as the end of the barrel.
Is it
Oh my
moving?
god.
Oh no, it's dead.
What does it look like?
Yeah,
You
it's the same.
said- It's the same?
Yeah.
It's like portal stuff?
Yeah, there's like an extra bit on the end.
Oh,
but
man.
It's nothing.
Okay.
It's the same.
That's wild. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this.
All right. The second shelf has a pair of boots. resting on them. So they have kind of a dark lattice kind of look to them. It looks like two kinds of metals interwoven. Um, and in between the lattice of the crossing metal are these tiny little fragments, which shimmer with like a dull green. Um, and according to the tablet, these are boots of striding and springing. Um, so, uh, with these boots, your walking speed increases by 5, so your move speed. Um, and it isn't reduced if you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor. And you can jump 3 times your normal jumping distance. You got mad hops, yo.
Neat. Are
Uh,
any of these items attunement, Ben?
yes. The boots are, and so is the gun, and so is the ring that I'm going to get to.
Okay.
So only one that's not attunement is the armor I'm about to talk about.
Sure.
There is a little mannequin with what appears to be some rather classic looking ring mail armor with these like they almost look like pearlescent chainmail rings all together in the chain shirt. Um, but um, according to the tablet, this armor, which grants resistance to necrotic damage and an additional defense magical integrity to it, actually will morph and kind of change shape to the wearer that to a person that kind of interacts with it and begins to put it on. Uh,
Wow,
and
check out this old shirt. I think it's made of like metal. Flap, flap, flap. Chink, chink,
you
chink,
you
ling, ling,
slap
ling,
it,
ling, 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 ring. Huh.
starts putting it on.
It fits under my jacket.
Good thing it's not cursed.
Ah!
Uh, the as you kind of slip it on under your jacket, it kind of shifts and morphs to be a little more modern looking in its shape, and it kind of moves to like fit you like a nice tight fitted muscle shirt, but made out of this like chain metal. And then the last item is a ring of that same material, that black lattice, and it's just like a crisscrossing lattice, and it's in a double, almost like a spiral ring shape. And according to the uh, ID pad, this is labeled as a protection ring. Um, it imbues its wielder with additional defenses.
Cool, cool, cool stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like all of the things here were in some way, shape, or form crafted with parts of the science they were doing with the tear.
Then will you copy the descriptions of all those items into our chat so that we can write them down on our respective sheets?
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Thank you.
And what's the plane that Anaya and these critters are from?
They're not from the same plane. Anvaya's from the Night Vale. Abominations are not from a plane.
They do not have a home plane.
Yeah, they're like
Abominant
the space between planes
appearance.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Between and beyond.
Like in their base form, they should not exist in our
Cool.
reality.
Very neat.
You know what? I wasn't going to say it, but it shouldn't exist in our reality.
Like a Babies R Us.
Like a Babies R Us.
God damn it. The ancient bit returns.
Callback joke.
Yeah, let's
Those
make
are
our
also
in jokes
bankrupt.
on call.
That's so hard to explain on stream.
It's bad. Wasn't I responsible partially for that one?
That's like a really deep inside joke, guys.
That's years deep. I don't even know how to describe that one. All I remember is that, Ben, you got through this very intense, like very dark, ominous description that ended with, and you feel like it just shouldn't exist. And like I was like leaned back in that stupid leather chair that I won't let you throw away because I love it so much. And like, yeah, like a Babies R Us. And I don't know why, but it stuck. But anyway, while Ben is typing things into the description for
So we're
us,
trying to get out of this vault.
Okay.
All right, Skerrick, do you think Moz is up for cutting through again?
Wait, is Steve muted? Were you
Oh
saying?
no!
Steve?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was
there
muted.
you are.
So Skerrick's over in the corner, hunched over his ring.
Hold on, we might have a necessary appearance
Cat
here because
tax, cat tax, cat
someone's
tax.
biting my toes.
Cat tax.
Come here, baby girl. You guys keep talking.
Yeah, Mars is ready to go. We can try to cut our way out of here.
I'm sorry. No, go back. Did you think Skerrick was sitting in the corner like precious?
Oh my
His
god.
shiny new ring.
Yeah.
Don't skip over the important details.
Yeah, this is important. The pop culture reference that
It's
Skerrick
the ring is
audience.
on over his glove.
A nice ring.
So you can see
It's
it.
a nice ring.
I'm full up on attunement slots, so it's not gonna work for a while. Yeah, we can cut our way out of here. Hopefully.
I mean,
Well, then let's give it a go.
Huh.
Plasma blade.
Plasma blade.
Plasma blade.
Plasma blade.
And once again, Mars is gonna do
All right.
his best Qui-Gon Jinn impression and jam that lightsaber into that blast door.
I mean, you'll get through it eventually. Roll a mechanics check. We'll see how quickly you get through it.
Will I get through it before the smoke asphyxiates Arrow?
That's what you're about to roll.
How much longer?
Oh god. Well, there's a nat one.
I'm afraid
Oh my
Arrow
God.
is asphyxiating.
I go and drag Arrow out.
It
So-
takes as long as it takes.
I put on my
Takes
click
you,
seal
like-
helmet.
Yeah, I
It
put on
takes-
his click seal helmet.
It takes you almost like 30 minutes to an hour to cut through this door.
Oh,
But you do eventually get it open.
I watch an
So
episode and a half of
let's-
Community
I can
inside
actually
Mars.
ask something else before we continue on this path.
Okay. It looks like it's going to take him a while. What do you say, Twig?
Anaya, could you get us out of here another way?
Like how?
I don't know. You said that you can travel between shadows and stuff. Is there some way that we could benefit from that?
What, you want to take a little jaunt in the Night Vale?
Is that possible?
I do not.
It's possible.
Look, if it gets us out of this room before whatever that thing is comes back looking for us.
Don't do it. You'll have to sign a spit pact.
Don't worry. All it will take is a
Don't
few
pay
drops
attention.
of blood, Skerrick. I could pop open a portal in a jiffy.
See, the problem is I
thanks.
don't actually know how powerful she is.
Yeah,
so
why
don't
do
know
I
if she's
feel like that has
bullshitting or-
consequences? Like significant consequences.
The Night Vale isn't exactly a safe place for, like, mortals.
Yeah, if it's gonna take a while, at least I know this room is safe.
We think.
Why would you say that?
But there was a fucking demon portal right there. Like,
yeah,
2
it
minutes
was.
ago. She looks back over it. Are they based on like weaknesses between the worlds? Like, is this place more inclined to open a portal like that again, or did they just tear it open on purpose?
Well, that portal wasn't very old, probably only a few months. Um, but as far as I'm aware, this station just so happens to be built on a weaker portion of space.
Hmm. So it's
I
just the
don't
station in general.
know all the details. You'd have to ask my sire, but I'm pretty sure someone used some pretty big magic a long time ago, and this area is a little thin because of it.
Gotcha.
I mean, it makes for good eating for us, though, so I can't complain.
Well, in that case, is there anything I can glean from like the terminals in here while we're waiting?
Uh, you can try. Go ahead and roll a computer's check.
Natural one. I
I
know nothing.
I'd like about to say I was about to say I'll help. Arrow will help with nothing better to do, so you get advantage on that.
Fair enough.
He's proficient.
He is proficient.
Okay.
Oh,
I
here, hold on.
will
I think the keyboard's upside down, and I'll flip it around
wait.
for you.
I know how to type, Arrow.
I.
That will be a 17.
I don't know that not one. Um. Okay, so you brain. Sorry, my brain stopped working for a second there. So you managed to like get onto one or two of the computers. Looks like a lot of it is corrupted. But you do find some files about like the start of Project A75, which seems to involve studying this portal.
Hmm.
It looks like the portal opened independent of this organization. They caught wind of it when the Journeyer company reported like a bunch of weird activity in their basement, and these guys came and checked it out. They put the glass case around it. It looks like after something came through and immediately jumped into their computers and vanished.
Oh.
Um,
Oh?
Oh.
Oh?
and the timeline lines up roughly to when Hazel was attacked through his computer. Um,
His or their?
their computer, sorry.
Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Interesting.
Huh. Well, that would explain the big dome.
I really thought that that critter was connected to
The
what's that
Virix?
fucking thing's name?
The
Zithix.
Virix?
The Virix's Bible
I mean, the
somehow,
Virix
but
could have been the ones messing around with the portal here. Like, there's nothing that says that that's not the case.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
You do find some records. The company itself, whoop, she going. What's up?
Nyum.
No, that wasn't a bug. It was just a piece of fluff. Um, so looking through, you would find that the company itself was a small magitech firm that is based out of um, probably let's see, someplace not not based out of Kygor, but based out of probably another space station in Kygor owned space.
Mhm.
It looks like if you do some little internet searches, you'll see that like their public facing side is that they generate magitech technology for, the good of people and stuff. Um, so looks like they probably were just setting up to study this thing, but they found out about it after the fact. So
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, no sign of Viric's involvement with their company. Though that doesn't mean that it wasn't somewhere involved.
I get you.
The last records are from like a day and a half ago. Um,
Oh,
and the
that's
last
soon.
and the last one shows some very like high energy readings from the portal.
Mhm. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, we can move on then. I just wanted to see if there's any info we were missing here.
All right. So eventually you cut through the door and step out into the hallway. When you glance back at the remains of the door, and see how it was like basically bent into the walls, you see human-sized handprints, uh, were the source of like the bending and turning of the metal.
What?
Those hands are small. Like,
What?
And five, and 4 fingers with a thumb, like human hands.
Does it rule out all of the other species, Ben, or do we have any other five-fingered species? I don't remember.
That
I mean, it could be a
is,
wireborn. It could
I
be a
mean, it
Mayshar.
could be a Wyborn or a Mayshar for sure.
So we rule out the Ix, we rule out the Bravash. It could be an Easonite, theoretically.
The Uther do have
Five-finger hands.
number of human digits. It could be a proxy, like if they built it that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Paranthi only have three
Paranthi?
fingers. They
Yeah, they
only
don't
have
have
three
the right
fingers.
amount of fingers.
The Kygorans, both kinds have the right number of fingers.
Okay, so what you're saying is it didn't really narrow it down. I just had a moment of being like, oh my god, how many species are there that have five fingers?
Most of them actually still have 5 fingers. It looks
Look,
like.
we pretty much went with 5 or 3, so
Yeah, yeah. We got a couple that are like 2 fingers and a thumb.
yeah, that's 3.
Oh,
Oh
well, the
shit!
Paranthi are 4, so there are odd personnel.
Because 5 fingers on a human is 4 fingers and a thumb. Fingers. Five
Yeah.
fingers. Anyway, all right. So that doesn't bode particularly well. So maybe we try to be quiet on our exit. We got Mars, whatever. Maybe we just try to be ready on our exit.
fair enough.
Well, we definitely need to go back to that one room and make sure it's all closed up. But if whatever wrenched this door back into place is still around, it could just wrench that door open. So we should probably burn all the bodies in that room.
Well, that was kind of the plan, right? Is to clear out the bodies. We just couldn't get out of this room.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go up to that room.
Okay.
So you head up the stairs. If you
Stay
remember,
clustered around Twig for now.
if you remember across the hallway,
That guy.
at the T junction, there was the office. The office light is off, and the
Mm.
doors is vacant.
The door is vacant?
Sorry, the office is vacant. The door's open.
Okay.
Can we
Yeah.
see the entire office from the door?
Yeah, you can look in. There's a glass window.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, is there a place that someone could be hiding from the
Yeah, I
door?
mean, if they were like up against the wall, probably.
Okay. All right.
You want to clear that room,
You want
or
to check it out? I'm pretty
Alright.
sure there was someone in there before.
Yeah, we should clear the room.
okay? I'll go first.
All right.
Uh, yeah, I will go ahead and enter the room with my gun up,
Yep.
and the lights on my armor shining.
You push the door in, look around. It's empty. There's only one source of light in the room, which was difficult to tell from the door. But one of the computer screens is on.
Okay.
and there's a Word document up.
I'll take a look at it.
Right.
And typed in the document, it says, um, 4 little friends and their extraplanar pet. If you're reading this, congratulations, you've survived. I look forward to seeing you again. Winky face.
Okay,
Scarrick, is there anything we can get from that? Since it was written locally, probably not.
just check the edit history on this document.
Looks like it was just straight up typed from a blank document.
What time?
Gosh, I guess it would have been like almost an hour and a half ago.
Great.
Well, that doesn't feel good.
I love that more things know what we are and are just vaguely threatening through computer screens, she says,
Right.
gesturing at the computer. At least this one isn't activating a countdown. And then she pauses and she looks back at the monitor.
No
When
countdown.
nothing
Okay.
When nothing happens, she just looks back at y'all and shrugs.
With bated
The
Are we
lights
breath.
on her
still-
shoulders like bounce.
Are we still good with burning this place down? Are we still good with that? All right, Scarrick, do you want to maybe try to hop on the system and override the fire suppression?
Yeah. How much of it are we trying to burn down?
I mean, all of it.
Frankly, if we can take the
So
whole
this
building,
thing is on its own system, separate from the upper floors. The down here is on its
That's
own
what we have
network,
to
its own
turn off.
system. So if you wanted to turn off the entire building, you'd have to get on both systems and do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this one.
Okay. If you sit down at this computer terminal, this one has direct access to the network host for this part of the building.
Sweet.
So you don't even really need to hack anything. You can just open up the settings.
Sure. I will do that.
Yep.
And turn off all the safety protocols.
Okay, safety protocols are off. There is also a series of buttons on here called Site Purge.
Pressing it.
Cool.
A menu setup comes up, basically explaining that this process will completely destroy all evidence of this installation. Would you like to continue?
Oh, well, this is what we were looking for.
I think we scraped everything we could. If there's anything else, I don't know if we want anybody else to have it.
I think that if they were doing research on abominations, then it needs to go away. So
Yeah.
Agree with
I mean,
that.
we have evidence. We have these weird things that they've made with
right.
the stuff. So we have all we need. I say purge.
Purge
I'd
it.
vote purge. Do it.
Purge it up.
Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Sure. Let's light some fires.
Make sure. Well, this should take care of that for us. For
All
us.
right.
But make sure we can get out first.
Yeah, probably for the best. Probably smart, Scarrick.
You want to go check the elevator?
About to say we should probably check our exit first. Let me before you hit go on that. Let me go make sure that, like, we can just ride the elevator back out. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree.
Sure.
Okay. Arrow will go and
Yeah, because I didn't bring Mars in here. So
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh.
but
Oh, you've got to get Mars out.
yeah. Well, I think he'll fit in the elevator with us.
Well, he'll fit
He
in the
will.
elevator, but will he fit through the vent we came through?
Absolutely.
We're not going back
walking
out.
the door.
We're not going back out through the vent. If we're setting a fire here, we're letting people know something's on fire, and then knocking them out outside the building a safe distance away, and then we'll book it.
I agree to that plan, but with less steps. We don't even need to knock them out. We just walk out here like big shots.
Yeah, that's fine. I just think that to prevent them from like firing at us and giving too much information about us, if we run into someone, we just knock them out.
On the other hand, we are committing significant arson and probably don't want to be seen leaving the premises.
Can we knock out the cameras, Skerrick?
We're on a different network, right?
Currently, yes.
Oh,
So-
well, why don't we just ride the elevator up to whatever floor and then access the network from there and get
Yeah.
the cameras and get on out? All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, here, let me call the elevator.
Wipe the traces.
Okay, so am I hearing this right? Arrow is going to walk alone down the rest of the hallway, past the room with the dead bodies to the elevator to check to see if it's there.
Yes, and he's going to take the first step like he's going to go, and then he's going to stop, and he's going to look down the hallway, and then... Does anybody want to go with me?
Yeah, I'll go with
Just
you.
in
Come
case?
on.
Okay. It's just, it's just safer.
No, Arrow, it's smart. You're right.
Alright, cool.
It's smart.
All right, cool.
You walk past the shut metal door that has the room full of bodies, and you get to reach the elevator. It looks like somebody rode the elevator up, or called it
Ooh,
at some
cool,
point
cool,
previously.
cool.
Because when you press the button, it does come back down to you, and it opens.
Ding. Nice. All right, elevator's good. Yells from down the hall.
Okay, I'm going to set this timer for 10 minutes just to be safe.
Sounds good. Sounds great, Skerrick. Come on, y'all.
Come in. I'll just like right next to Skerrick as we come down the hall.
When you set the timer within the lower floors, there is a alarm and a notice that goes over the intercom, and it says, "Every employee, please evacuate. Purge conditions have been set in 10 minutes and counting. Nothing will remain. Please remember to upload your data. Thank you."
Okay,
Yeah,
Okay.
we are on the elevator up.
Yep, you're on the elevator ride up.
If we come out on
Okay.
the ground floor, is the message still playing?
We should come out on the warehouse floor.
We
Leave
should.
through
Yeah,
the warehouse,
you're right.
since people
As
should be
soon as
evacuating.
I'm in range. I want to try to get on to the
Warehouse
network.
remember, the warehouse is both the first and the second floor.
Yes, I'm aware.
So second floor to be safe?
Well, it goes to just the one floor.
I want to try to get on the network.
Yeah,
as
it
soon
doesn't
as
go
I
to the
can.
second floor.
Oh,
It just
that's
goes to the base, yeah.
That's right. Mhm.
When I say the warehouse is the first and second floor, it's just because the shelves are really tall. Right, there's no actual, walkways up there.
Okay, that's fair. All right, cool. So that's still the ground floor, though, right? Okay, so yeah, the ground floor. We come out at the ground
Yeah.
floor.
I'd like to get on the
No,
network.
you do not hear the alarm announcement up here.
Cool.
All right.
Don't
Uh,
worry. I got this. Is there a break room next to the
Mhm.
elevator?
No.
bay?
Yeah, on the ground floor.
Pull the fire alarm.
Oh. Well, yeah, that works. Wait,
it depends
wait
on if
until
someone
you're.
sees
Are you
us
on the
coming out
network?
of the elevator.
Are you on the
Uh,
network?
I would be trying to get on the network as soon as I could.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say high or low, Audrey. I'm gonna roll this d20.
Hi.
Okay, so if I roll a 4 or lower, there's somebody who sees you as the elevator opens on the ground floor. I rolled a nat 20, so it opens up into an empty warehouse. Looks like they're on
Nice.
break.
Perfect.
They're on break.
Terminal.
All right. Let's
Network.
book it. Wipe the cameras as we go, and the
Yeah.
pressure plates or whatever.
Terminal network. Going to
Oh, Skerrick, wait.
just run. Just fucking run.
What did you do?
I was trying to disable all the security protocols down below, and I think I may have just done that for here too. I rolled a nat 1 on that computer's check. So whatever mishap you want to happen, Ben,
Okay.
go on.
So
Let her rip.
you go to try and get the cameras to not work and stuff, and instead you set off an intruder alarm. And there is like a bell ringing from the front office, and a little sign says, "The authorities have been called. Please go to your workstation.
All right.
Wait,
Go
hold
to
on.
your appropriate cover area."
Stay with me. Everyone, stay with me. I've got an idea. And he's going to cast Major Image. And it's going to be that fucking squid thing.
Oh, shit.
Stay tight.
Ben,
Let's just make a beeline for the bay doors.
Arrow, how are we supposed to get out of here with that thing?
We're
People
inside
are
of
gonna
it.
shoot at it.
Don't get hit. So it's an empty warehouse.
Ben, I'm gonna channel Shadow Identity so that people don't recognize me.
I'm jumping in Mars.
I've made us visual cover. I've made us visual cover.
You have.
Sounds
I
good.
know.
Let's roll.
We're running.
Okay.
So you guys run out. From the break room, you see like some workers peek their head out and then like immediately duck back inside. One of the security officers like comes out from the front area, and you hear a couple of gunshots. Wow. Okay.
A nat 20.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Hey Ben, I have a request. What die's been rolling all those nat 20s for you?
It's this little green die.
Okay, so here's my request. Go to your kitchen.
Now, Audrey, keep in mind, one of those nat 20s was in your favor.
Yeah, I don't care. That's one out of how many?
Oh
You
my
crit
God.
Scarrick. So go to your kitchen with that
Those
die.
those were a purple die. They were different dice.
Okay, well, go to your kitchen with all the die that have rolled nat 20s and
All
put them
my
in the garbage
dice.
disposal.
All of them.
Shit. Oh no, that would break the garbage
Oh my
disposal.
God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the bullet goes off, and it hits Ever in the back
Oh no.
All right.
for 9 points of ballistic damage.
The one that was worried about getting shot.
My barrier soaks it.
Yeah, it hits your barrier.
Which is
as
covered
you,
by
like-
the major image, so.
Yeah, I know. And then he makes. And as you guys leave the warehouse door, you just see a very confused-looking security officer, blinking and like rubbing his eyes. But you're outside.
We just watched a giant shadow squid. We're gonna go around the corner. Keep running.
Can I spend a plot point to have our escape vehicle set up? Did we have an escape plan?
No.
Do we have a getaway driver?
No, the escape plan was to just leave, so we didn't have an escape plan.
You did not
We
have
did
an
not
escape
have an
plan
escape plan.
to this heist.
This big ass squid is gonna run
There's
down the
no
street.
vehicle.
Then it's
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
call.
Well, it's
At a
somewhere out
certain
of
point,
sight of
it
the
should-
building, ideally.
It should
Yeah.
stop behind us, like in the parking lot, and we just keep running.
Well, that's the thing, is it would like, yeah, come up on somewhere like a dark alleyway or somewhere we can get cover, like like a block away or something, and then I'll have it like go, I don't know, into the sewer or something, just vanish away. Like
Okay.
the whole point of doing it was it's big enough that we can all be inside it and like get out, so the cameras will just see this giant abomination coming out of the elevator and leaving the building.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could tell people that we killed it.
Right. Later, of
Okay. So you guys, as you are making your way out, obviously the authorities are on their way. No one is really leaving the building as you depart. But you do get away. So you're having it like vanish down a sewer.
Once we have a place that we can take
Yeah,
cover,
like it'll
behind
blow it.
dumpster or
It'll like
something.
blow into mist. Once we're no longer hiding inside of it, it'll like blow into mist and then go into like the sewer system or something.
Okay, that's fine. That happens. You're in another alleyway.
All right. Can I recommend that we continue to book it, but maybe without looking so suspicious?
Good idea. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I mean, I will. It's fucking whatever. Cast Long Strider on Arrow, and who else has a slow move speed here?
Mars.
30
Low compared to what?
Tell me how fast Mars can move.
30.
Okay, so normal.
Everyone here is
Everyone,
normal,
they
at
moves
least.
30 except for you because you're fast.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, I have three spell slots left, and Long Strider doesn't take concentration, so I'll just dump a Long Strider on each of you so you can keep up with me.
Okay.
Gotta go fast. All right.
So you guys are just gonna another part of the city, basically.
Yep.
Okay, you do so.
Right. I'm gonna say, let's go home.
That was awesome.
Let's lay low,
Never run so fast in my life.
and let's wait for Maury to call.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I gotta get Hazel or to get somebody to take down the zipline kit in the building since we
Oh
aren't
yeah,
able to go back for it.
Garrick, you want to message Hazel?
Oh, yeah. I'll send him a text.
Whatever employees there
send them a text.
can go up and do it. We just cut a line, so they just have to go up and get the kit for you, right, Eva? Not ever. You're Twig. Ha!
Yeah.
I did the thing that you do, Getty.
You did do the thing I did. I feel less bad about it now. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Well,
I would
in
like
that
it
case,
to have it for later.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna say good night to y'all, and I'm gonna go home.
Okay. You don't want to come back to base?
It's an apartment. It's like a warehouse.
to
It's big.
HQ?
It's not. What are we debriefing? Are we having a sleepover? Are we all gonna put our
No, we're
jammies
avoiding
on
the
and pop some
cops.
popcorn? Yeah, that's what I'm doing by splitting up.
All right. Good night, Ever.
Good night.
All
Be
right.
safe.
Say hi to Mahogany for us.
I am not seeing her tonight, but I will the next time I see her.
Okay.
Didn't even deny it that time. Scared caught her off guard.
Nope.
Nice.
All right. Well, the night passes without too much to do, or too much going on.
Yeah, it's just relaxing time.
Time to relax. At some point on your way home, Anvaya slides out of your shadow and says, well, that was fun, but I'm pretty full, so I'm gonna go take a nap. Burps.
Okay.
You have a good one, all right?
Okay. Yeah, you too.
Thanks for the. Yeah, thanks.
For you, anytime.
Just how... No, never mind.
Vaguely uncomfortable by
No,
that.
sure. Ask your question.
How big can your mouth get?
How much blood do you want to give me?
Oh. Well, if all that was just from like a couple drops,
It
I
can
don't
get
know,
pretty big.
I'll be curious.
Oh, well, that's cursed.
Oh, no.
And Vaya hops off of the shuttle and vanishes.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm so distressed.
All right. The next morning, so where did everybody stay for the night?
I stayed at the base headquarters.
Okay, so the three of you stayed together and Ever went off to do her own thing?
I
like
have multiple buildings that I squat in, and I'm in whatever the latest one is that Olive Tasker has not kicked me out of.
Fair enough.
He
Okay.
spends his time doing a lot of other things, so I like to think that he only finds the building that Ever's squatting in like once every 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's usually a random occurrence, and one of like the
Just
few
bad
people who
luck.
works for him, like
Yeah.
says like, Hey, we saw that Ethanite again,
Delightful.
and they're all too afraid to like kick her out because
Yeah,
they're
nobody except Olive will kick me out.
yeah. So they all just tell him. Okay, so the three of you, as you're eating breakfast in the morning, and listening to local media, be it stream, radio, whatever you listen to. I'm so sorry. Um, but uh, but as you do that, um, a news story comes on about a terrorist attack on a building in Wing 1. Um,
Nice.
and it looks like it something about according to the report, there was an intruder alarm went off and someone summoned some kind of monster, which didn't cause any major damage, but did like run through the warehouse and terrify some warehouse workers. Um, no apparent demands were met. Nothing has been reported stolen as yet from the Journeyer warehouse and building. It
Wait,
makes
who are
no
they blaming?
comment. Some kind of magical. They're pretty vague. We'll put it that way. They just kind of put a vague label on like assailants intruding, maybe for thieving or corporate espionage.
Huh.
Um, there's a few different battling theories, but none of them are particularly narrowed. There is an interview, however, with a security guard who said, uh, "I'm pretty sure the reason that critter didn't hurt anything is because it wasn't real. See, I shot right through it, and then it kind of got all wavy and a little see-through, and I could see a bunch of people scurrying about inside it. Yeah, that's what happens when you interact with an illusion.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, you get a chance to see through it.
well, you rolled a nat 20, so
Yeah.
rude.
That does make
Uh,
sense. That does make
yeah,
sense.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there was 5 or 4 of them, but one of them was like real big, like a real chunker. We're talking like definitely like a 10 foot, 11 foot bravache fella, or maybe a real big Easonite. You know, just like real wide.
Oh my god.
Well, Arrow's going to have plenty of conspiracies to talk about on the radio show, it sounds like.
Amazing.
Yeah, but notably, there is no comment from the company that was renting out the lower space. They don't even mention that the basements were affected or even exist. The building itself is undamaged entirely. Doesn't appear to be any fire or anything like that.
No mention whatsoever.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
There was no mention of thrilling heroics in any of those reports, were there?
There was not. Except for the heroics by the security guard who shot the creature.
With his nat 20. Shot of a lifetime, honestly.
He actually
Ridiculous.
didn't hit one of you guys.
Gosh, it's so rude. Well, anyway. Well, for breakfast, just super. So out of character question: does Twig eat breakfast? Arrow has never like eaten breakfast with Twig, has he?
Proxy
You
don't have
stayed
to
at
eat.
her apartment.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you don't have breakfast.
No.
All right. Well.
Some proxy like to install things so that they can enjoy food,
All right. Well,
but that's a personal decision.
Arrow's got like a little apron on. He's like,
She's mostly just got like several holo feeds up and like different screens and
Yep.
stuff, and she's going through like mentions of the shit last night and seeing if anybody got feeds of the party or anything.
All right. For myself, 2 eggs. For Scarrick, 2 top sirloin steaks. And for Twig, the local classifieds. Local newspaper. I don't know.
You're trying to say that Twig needs to get a job?
No, classifieds is maybe not what I meant to say there.
The local homegrown,
news.
organic, crazy conspiracy theory boards that I spend too much time on.
Yes.
And actually, a video of you guys is on one of those local boards. Arrow was definitely tagged in one. It's not a video. It's not clear that it's you guys, but on the cameras, illusions often don't look real enough. So there's a lot of like picking apart, like
I thought that
little.
was explicitly what we wrote technology to be fooled by illusions, because otherwise it negates everything magic users who do illusion stuff can do.
Sees the illusion as a thing. Yes.
You can identify illusions with a check when you look at them,
Intelligence
right?
check, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So
That's what
it'd
I'm
be
saying.
something
It's-
that you can do if you're
the
looking at
problem
it.
with the problem with an illusion on a recording is that people can go over it over and over and over again with a fine tooth comb if they want to.
Got it.
So
Okay.
the footage isn't high quality, and they'll never see inside of it. But there is a lot of talk about the thing being an illusion and not a actual monster.
So Ben, to the point I'm asking, are you saying that I'm tagged in this because it's a conspiracy, or tagged in this because people have identified us?
I know, because it's a conspiracy.
Thank you. That's the
That
clarification
was
I needed.
not
That was
clear.
not
Big
clear at
context,
all.
yeah.
When you
My
said
apologies.
you said you guys
Sorry.
are in the paper, and I was like, an arrow was tagged. Okay. Thank you for the
No, no, no.
clarification.
So the video stream on the conspiracy sites shows the creature, not the
Gotcha.
four of you.
Okay.
But it's very like after all of the research these guys have done into the shitty footage, they're like, this is why it's an illusion and such and such and such and such, and
Like
there's
going
some
like frame
spellcaster
by
behind.
frame.
Yeah, exactly. There's some spellcaster behind this. See how it clips through the shelf, and stuff like that. But yeah, no, there's no actual sign of the four of you. You are covered up by it.
Arrow goes to his subreddit, his space subreddit, and it's just like, all right, so I want to hear your thoughts. My thoughts. There's a giant bravache spellcaster that's masquerading as a giant squid. Squid's not real.
My God.
It's just
Hashtag squid's not real.
Hashtag squid's not real.
immediately gains the name as the squid Vash.
The squidvash? Yes.
Oh God.
As this now mythic warlock that is apparently against the corporate creed of the Journeyer Corporation, which most of your Redditors are definitely against as well. So they're definitely down. There's like GoFundMe Squid Vashes popping up.
Oh my gosh.
The squidvash is a PR stunt by Journeyer.
Right? To pretend like they're under attack.
Yeah. They're trying to win PR points. The squidvash is a cover agent for Journeyer. There
Yeah.
it is.
Basically, it all just kind of goes into a spiral from there.
Perfect.
Aside from the fact that the squid is an illusion, and the one guard said he saw like the gigantic person with 3 small people. Like there's nothing else that really comes out of that.
The squidvash and the journeymen. That's it. That's a conspiracy. That'll make a whole show, maybe even 2.
Maybe even 2.
This is a serious like Bruce Wayne moment. Honestly, Arrow gets to like steer that whole conversation away from it.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's pretty good.
Like, I've never met this man in my life. It's great.
Peter Parker writing an article about Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Yup.
Yes.
Ding.
I love it. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. Well, yeah, he'll do his best to throw off the trio.
Okay. I don't think that's too hard considering your influence.
Oh.
Had a little bit of feedback there. I don't think it's too
Sorry.
hard considering your influence in the conspiracy movement. So,
Yeah, pretty easy.
Yep.
Easy to steer the ship when the ship is yours. When you're the captain.
right. When
So,
you're the captain. So what are you guys up to today?
Nothing. We literally had no other plans except for to wait around for Maury to tell us if there was another
Yeah.
job, unless anyone wants to
Well,
jump on the whole Oswin thing really fast.
after
I guess.
breakfast, we text Ever, asked Ever wants to come over and play video games and eat pizza. Because that's what
Sure.
Arrow is going to want to do. Scarrick.
I mean,
Scarrick
Everett
has
will
any
come
other
over.
plans.
There's no leads on the mask for her right now, and so yeah, she'll come over.
There's like a single cell phone. It's like sitting in the middle of the big table. And then
So I only got rid of my bag of those crystals, so we got quite a few left.
I was really expecting that we had to use more to destabilize that
Wow.
thing.
You know what?
We
You're
should probably
right.
keep more around if we bump into more of these portals, though.
That's true.
Just hang
Yes.
on to them.
If that's their main thing, then it's kind of pointless to just cash them out. Like,
These things are like super valuable, right?
they're not sellable here, but there could be interested buyers.
Well,
Arrow, didn't you already pass yours off to Maury or something?
you gave them to me for Mahogany,
Let's say, pretty sure Mahogany got them.
and Mahogany's already got them. So
Yeah.
So you still have yours, though. But I can hold on to
No.
half of yours
But
if...
no, I don't. Why would I give Mahogany yours and keep mine? No, I gave her both.
What? No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Twig.
Hmm?
Sorry. Arrow has
yeah, I
Arrow
still
has
have
his
my
VR
bag.
goggles on, so as he's talking to people, he's like looking at the wrong person. Talking to them. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Ugh. No, Twig, if you want, I'll just you can give me half of yours, and then that way we all have some on hand again.
You just sold yours. Why would I give you half of the magical artifact that could potentially close portals when we only got a couple of them?
Well, I don't know. Does it take a whole bag?
I want to be clear. He did not sell his. He did not get compensated for those.
You traded
Wow,
them away
buddy.
then. No, I'm gonna hang
No,
on
he
to
was
the
just being
bag
a
that
real
we.
good wingman. It was a great gift.
I think the term. Wait, hold on. No, I think the term is investment.
I think the term is chump.
The crystals are secure. We're good.
Ever. How much does Mahogany think those are worth?
Really not as much as we thought. So
Oh.
I'm pretty sure her direct words were that they were kind of shitty.
Well, they were like, shed skin essentially.
Yeah, well, like that's not saying they're not worth anything. It's just like that they're not super high quality or anything. So,
They're just shards. What it constitutes high quality?
Twig's gonna send a message to Oswin.
What do I look like, a jeweler? I don't know.
I mean, you
look like. I'm a grenadier. I'm not a doctor. Anyways,
Yeah.
so you send a message to Oswin. What does it?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Hey, how's it going? Heard
Oh.
you needed something.
Hey, you up?
Yeah. Hey, what's up? You get a message back with many
9
exclamation
a.m., of
points.
course he's up.
That says, yes, my good friend. I was very much hoping to get some help from you and your Kestodians.
You need more bait?
I certainly hope not. I just need some extra pair of hands for a very interesting project. And maybe maybe another chance to see something really cool if you're into it.
Could be. I'll
That's
ask
so
the crew.
vague.
I don't want to say a ton over message because I'm pretty sure the university is bugging my phone.
That's a great thing to say on a phone that's been bugged, Oswin.
Are you not supposed to say that? In Minecraft. The university is bugging my phone in Minecraft.
I'm pretty sure it's
I'm gonna
dig
run a
build
computer
in this
spec,
universe.
and the
That's true.
messages
It
in
is
this
dig
will
build
just
in
start
this
to delete.
It's in dig build.
Twigs.
I'm just. You mind if I just run a computer check real quick, Ben?
You can, yeah.
Okay, great. It's a 17. Is that enough for the messages in the backlog of this conversation that are slightly incriminating? You just start deleting in front of him.
I mean, you can delete them, yeah, since you're connected currently. And it's
Boop,
like,
boop.
we're on the move. I'm gonna have to throw this phone out, but you know where I'm at, right?
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
You got like an ETA I can expect you? Are you coming today? Tomorrow? Maybe?
Is this urgent,
2 days
Osman?
from now? Well, I mean,
Twig
honestly,
asks, "Is this
classified.
urgent?" As we're like lounging, like playing video games and eating pizza.
I mean, not necessarily urgent. Our target is moving pretty slow, and it would be about a day or so space ride to get there.
Hey, who wants to go off station?
Where are we
I don't mind a
going?
road trip.
When are we
Osman-
going?
Osman's got some slow-moving target that's apparently a day's ride out. If we want to duck the rest of whatever heat comes up from that,
All right, that's fine, but we have to go tomorrow because I got a thing tonight.
you got a date.
No, I got a thing tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, I can let him know that then, and we can go tomorrow.
Sure.
So
I'll
where's
text
your
him.
where's your thing at?
I'll text him. If you have the shuttle ready tomorrow, we can meet you at the docks.
Okay, I'll see you at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. bright and early.
All right, I'm destroying this phone now.
Good luck.
Arrow, if I tell you, are you gonna show up and embarrass me?
Nah.
Are you gonna show up?
He will be queuing that really annoying song that Scarrick likes in the restaurant's like bar music.
Come
mean
on.
the
Jack?
Come on.
We only meet at places that upscale enough that they don't have those machines.
He will hack the music box.
Why do you assume I have malicious
the
intent?
network.
I'm just genuinely interested.
Would you do that, Arrow?
No.
I would.
Insight check.
Oh, do you roll over a nat 1? He's bullshitting.
Yeah.
You'd absolutely do that.
She rolls her eyes.
All right. Look, we are friends, so I will tell you. Yes, it's fine. I have been going on dates with Mahogany, but again,
Knew it.
it's not a thing. And she obviously, for many reasons, prefers that her private life stay private. So I am not going to continue talking about this with you guys if I have to worry about other people finding out.
Well, we're not trying to find out more about Mahogany's life. I'm just curious because I don't know. It's curious about what you're doing.
Well, I am okay. So first of all, if I am going to a place with Mahogany, then I cross over into her sphere of life, and then you can't ask about it. All right, Arrow. So that's kind of how that works.
You should ask her over here.
No.
Twix snorts.
I mean, I'll cook dinner. I mean, if it's upscale, it's expensive. So, something personable. I mean, you name it. I'm a pretty good cook, you know.
Twig, I don't think ever wants Mahogany to hang out with
Now hold
us.
on. Click.
I don't
Now,
think Mahogany
he pauses
would
his
even
game.
set foot in this place.
He pauses his game at this point in the conversation. I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to. Well, it doesn't have to be tonight. You'll do your own thing. But I'm just saying, if she's going to be a part of the Kestodians, we all should
She's
get a
not
chance.
part of the
She is not part of the
Custodians.
Kestodians.
That's not what this is.
We are not having the station head in on our secret.
She's
Okay,
not the head of
okay,
the station.
so
She's
Ever-
just in the finance department.
Out of character, ever stepped on the exact landmine Arrow planted. Oh, if this isn't about being a Kestodians, then what is she?
She's a friend.
Arrow, I have a
Insight.
question. Arrow, Arrow, I have a question, Arrow.
Yeah, what's up? He goes back
How
to
many
his game.
friends do you have outside of us?
Well, hold on. Pauses his game again, pulls over, opens friends list. Friends list. He has. Oh gosh.
Probably a lot.
17,000.
Yeah, he's got 1,424 online, 873 offline.
No, Arrow, people you talk to regularly that aren't us.
Swipes over, opens message board.
It's like your boss
200
from work.
245 missed messages. This is on the gaming console, by the way. 245 missed messages. What? Is this not what you mean? Okay,
He
hold on.
shrugs.
Quick. Puts the controller down, opens up his phone. No new
Twig
messages.
shakes their head and turns back to
From
the message
Contacts.
boards.
There's Twig. Twig home.
She's got
Arrow.
a landline. You can call her
Scarrick.
phone.
One that says Mars and then
Twig's other
parentheses. Do not print. He has a contact for like a device. Yes for
Maury's
print.
daughter. You have like one friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maury's daughter.
Yoon. Wait, no.
Yep.
Yeah, Yoon and Jihoon are both in his phone.
Yeah,
But
both of them.
can he?
And Maury.
Maury's
Maury's in your phone.
Maury. Maury's in there.
Riff's in your phone.
Hazel.
Your boss.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Riff's in your phone, and also Riff Work, and also Riff Home,
Yes.
and also Riff Boat. You're not sure what that one does too, but he does have the boat phone.
I've never called Riff boat. It was just Riff called me from a number and said he was on a boat, so it's probably not even his.
Oh no.
Riff boat. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like your nickname for him. Riffboat.
Riff boat. Hold on, I should message him.
Case in
that.
point,
Opens
as much
messages.
as I am enjoying heckling Ever about it, Ever can have a personal life. And it doesn't have to be connected to this. And it honestly shouldn't be, because I will again remind all of you, doing dangerous stuff that some people in charge of the station probably don't want us to do and would rather go out of their way to make sure that we can't do anymore. So
Here's the thing. Look, all right. So first of all, I need you all to know I rolled a nat 20 on that lie for saying that Mahogany was just a friend.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Second of all right. So here's the thing. The more you ask me about it, the less I am going to tell you about it. That's just the way it is.
But if
And
you're never going to talk about it anyway, so like it doesn't hurt to ask at least once.
you have a radio show, and there are things that about my privacy that I already valued that ended up on that radio show. So I'm not going to talk more about this. It is bad enough that I say her name out loud around you all. So like maybe we just don't talk about it. The whole thing with the like deep station dive, she was just there to recover my body before it dissolved so that it wouldn't be lost to the universe instead of going back into the Ezen cycle. So
you did set that up with her, though?
well, no, I didn't. I don't have any arrangements like that in place. So,
Oh, okay.
So she came
She just blinks at you.
without you asking for her help?
yeah, I guess, yeah.
So he doesn't say anything else. Everyone kind of
alright.
shares a shared silence
Yeah, for sure.
as Ever realizes.
All right. I gotta go check in at my job, my real job. That's
Yeah.
not this. And then I got a thing tonight, but I'll see you all here tomorrow, bright and early, for whatever the new custodian thing is. All right. So I'm Ever out.
Tell
Have
the
a good
Empress we
day.
said hi. Or Queen or whatever she is.
Yeah, Ever just walks out.
Oh man, that's pretty good though.
Arrow after a beat passes after she walks out the door, Arrow says, "I thought that went well."
I could have gone better.
I guess.
I mean, she's not, I don't know how quickly Easonite's mature emotionally, but she's not that old. She probably doesn't have a good
She's
handle
like
on discussing
middle-aged
those
for an
things.
Twig
Easonite.
leaves sword on the table. She puts both of her arms on the table. She sets down the phone that she's holding as she was scrolling through absentmindedly looking for more stuff. And she looks at Skaraki. She goes, "And you're mature?"
No, not at all.
Okay, so let's stop judging each other on our
When I'm-
maturity
Arrow,
levels.
when I'm
because
Arrow
we
mature-
are-
pauses and says, "Go ahead, Scarrick."
When I'm mature, some things happen, and I end up turning into a giant space worm. So
Yeah.
And
when
until
I'm
that
mature,
time
you'll
happens,
know.
and until that time happens,
And until that happens, you're still like a gangly teenager, from my understanding.
I was going to use the term a couple of young rascally bachelors, but that sounds so much worse in every way.
I'm just saying, we can have personal lives. We don't have to bully her about it.
Was it?
Well,
Was I bullying?
you weren't bullying. You were. I mean, you were
Pauses the game. No, serious. Was I bullying? I've never.
like
I mean, we were
Friendly
being a
prodding.
friend.
I was
like-
just trying. I was just trying to make like interpersonal conversation. Is that? Listen, I've
she's-
never been the bully
she's-
before, so this is kind of like new territory.
I mean, you're
I've never been the bully before.
she's requested that we don't talk about it. It's obviously important to her, and I don't know. Twig shrugs.
I don't understand most of these social cues. But Ever seems happy about it. That's all. That's good enough for me.
I'm just saying, if I go on a date, y'all aren't going to hear about it.
Are
When's
you
your
going
next
on
date
dates,
with
Twig?
I was gonna say
Jean?
this is the part where Arrow's like, I'll just text Jean and ask her.
Nah. Now I know why
What?
Arrow is so socially awkward. It's just because, first of all, he's socially awkward, and second of all, now he lives with Skarrick, who is also just really socially awkward. And Skarrick
She's
is like his
she-
best friend, so it's great.
She lets the silence settle for a second. She's like, "What?"
Never mind.
Do you want us to ask about your dating life?
No,
Was that a hint?
That was the opposite of no. The social cue is no.
I don't know. Sometimes
The
people
social
say
cue is
things
no.
that are the exact opposite. It's some kind of reverse psychology thing.
Well,
Uh,
pause this game again. I don't know. Like, I feel like you've gotten your point across that I shouldn't pry into your personal life. But also, Jean is nice to me, and Mahogany is
Oh
not.
my god.
So,
her hair like blushes pink.
what? It's true. I like
It's
Jean.
very important. Her identity could easily be compromised and it'd be dangerous for her and a lot of other people. I'm not getting close to her. There's not a thing that's happening. What?
Sounds like the beginning of a romantic comedy to me.
Don't give me that look.
I'm not gonna date her.
Ever isn't here. Ever can't comment.
Oh, that was just Audrey.
Oh my
You
god.
would know if it was ever.
So on the random playlist going in the workshop, "In the Air Tonight" starts playing.
I can feel it. Yeah. Yes.
Oh man.
So yeah, we banter.
Yep. All right. Kind of a quiet end today for the session. Tomorrow, or rather in 2 weeks' time, we'll pick up with you guys meeting up with Oswin. But as the camera moves away from our intrepid heroes, the four Kestodians, sliding through the Central District and the Blue Knight Jazz Club, wherever is on our way to meet Mahogany. And back again into Wing 1. It zooms to a building and slowly makes its way to the top of it. And there, a humanoid person stands looking out at all the various lights. They take a deep breath. You can't quite see their face. They're wearing like a hoodie and like track pants. And they smile. and there's a glint of sharp teeth. It's been so long since I've been in the material world. Now, how about a little bit of fun? And as the hood comes down, you see that there is a face not only on the front, but on the back of the head and both sides. And each of them is a little bit different. And then it leaps off the roof. Okay. We're gonna end the session, and look forward to you guys watching in 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
I
What-
look forward to punching that guy in all 4 of his faces.
Hit him with the socials,
An
Aaron.
appendage for all things. Yes. So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you're not there already, you can check us out on our socials. We're at Starwyrms on Twitter, Spaceships and Starwyrms on Facebook and YouTube, and we have a Spaceships and Starwyrms Discord. If you're not already there, there's a link down below. Come there and check it out. Also, want to say, once again, mad shout out to Nutellarella, who does all of our artwork for our characters for the show. Super talented. Please go follow her. We are super grateful for Emmy. She is just the bomb. And then last but not least, thanks so much to everybody who tuned in and watched our show. Next stream is in exactly 2 weeks' time on July 14th. We'll see you all there.
Have a good night.
Bye.